Hello there, friends. Today we're going to discuss this 2021 Charizard Celebrations Classic Collection number 4 in a PSA 10 grade. We're going to discuss what it's worth and some entrance and exit points on this card. First, let's take a look at the graph here real quick. As you can see, pretty tight formation, which is something you would expect from a Charizard that's been out for a few years now. We do have some outliers, the 157.50 as a low and the 219.16 as the high, but realistically, everything's kind of trading within that $175 to $200 range. A $25 swing in this case is pretty tight. So you're going to have a hard time finding many of these extremes, especially that 157.50. Let's admit that. Back up to the top here. This is the 15-point data set that we collected from eBay. These are recent sales that include auction as well as buy it now options too. In the blue, you will see the average price somebody had to pay in order to win one of these Charizards in a PSA 10 grade. So that's $183.44 is what the average person or the average winning bid was for this card. Simple, right? So is that number what this card is worth? Well, I guess technically on eBay it is, but I don't think that is what this card is actually worth because it also includes the seller's fees. That's right. On eBay, there's about 13 to 15% in seller's fees that the seller has to basically give up right off the top. So in the orange, you will see $158.83. This is what the seller actually takes home after the sale. This, in my opinion, is far closer to what this card is worth. Now, is that still what I'm paying? No, it's generally not going to be what I'm paying because I like to get into the bottom third at least on these sales. So we're going to go down 5 sales. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're looking at $151.50 as sort of that top end of the bottom third. So that is probably, in general, going to be my max option as far as bidding is concerned, or I guess on a card show floor, this would be the max that I'm going to be spending. However, I would much prefer to be down here in the green, yellow, red, right? So green represents my first offer, about $128.41. I'll probably get laughed out after offering that, but it gives me some leeway and some room to negotiate. They're going to say, well, comps are going for $183.44. You got to get us closer to that. At which point I would let them know, no. I know there's seller's fees included in that price. So how about you meet me in the middle between $158.83 and $128.41? And that's generally going to be something right in here. So I'm saying my entrance point, yes, I max out at $151 if I really like the card, but realistically, my max out number is going to be $146.75. So as far as selling this card, if I want to do it through eBay, according to these prices, I want to get in the top third. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the bottom. That gets us down to $189.02, which after you eliminate those fees, you're getting $163.67. So if I bought in at $146, sold out at this number here, I'd be taking home about, well, let's call it $17 or so in profit. Not a lot of profit, but if you swing it fast enough, you can reinvest it and maybe buy something else. So that's what I think this car is worth. For me, eBay value $183.44 is your average price. I think it's worth $158.83. I'm going to max out at $146 on an offer on a card room floor and hopefully sell it for $189.02 on eBay or $163.67 in person. What do you think about these numbers? Let me know down below.